everyone, and welcome to another book review. Today I'm reviewing a serious book called Code of Honor by Alan Gratz. I've really enjoyed reading this book and now reading Refugee by the same author. Code of Honor deals with the subject of terrorism and prejudice and a brotherly bond. Due to this subject, I would not advise this book for younger readers. This book describes some intense acts of violence, and I had to ask my parents to explain a number of things to me, like certain words and attitudes. Code of Honor is all about a young boy named Cameron, who is a star American football player and dating the most popular girl in his school. Ooh la la! Cameron has an older brother, Darius, that is an army ranger serving in a military special ops. The family is very proud of Darius, and Cameron sees his older brother as a hero and wants to follow in his footsteps. Everything goes horribly wrong. Darius is implicated in an attack on the state, and on top of that, Cameron's mother is from Iran, and although the family is respected in the community, they begin to face prejudice and abuse. Let me read you a passage. The crowd in the hall parted from me, like they were a stream of water, and I was a drop of oil. Conversation stopped. Eyes followed me. Silence stalked me. I'd been stared at like this before, but never so blatantly. It happened sometimes when I was out in public, someplace where nobody knew who I was. I'd be with Darius at Metro Centre Mall, and people, adults mostly, would give us these side glances. They'd look us up and down, suspicion in their eyes. They didn't think we noticed, but we did. I did, at least. More than seeing it, I could feel it. Feel the way people watched me as I browsed the game store and stood in line at Orange Julius. As soon as I got comfortable, as soon as I forgot that I happened to have the same nose and skin and hair as some monster who'd once hijacked a plane. A suspicious glance would remind me all over again. These people had no idea I'd grown up in a suburb of Phoenix like any other American kid, playing Xbox and eating Cheetos. Or they didn't care. They feared me, hated me, just because my skin was brown. Cameron believed that his brother was innocent and had to prove it to save him. Cameron and Darius shared a childhood code that unites them in brothers, saves many people's lives, and foils terrorist plots. But is Darius innocent? To find out the truth, Cameron is joined by a special team headed by Hagen, an intelligence agent, Alia, a counter-terrorism expert, Dane, a retired Green Beret, and Jimmy, a computer cracker whiz. Together, they encounter challenges beyond Cameron's ability. Each challenge demands for bravery and clever tactics. They face trickery and disappointment that test their loyalties. Who is disloyal? Who is behind the attacks? Who will get to Darius first? The violence can be harsh, but so can the reality of these events. Let me read you a passage. Alia dropped the mic, grabbed the floor manager by the shirt, and slammed him up against the stack of boxes. Why are those hot dog boxes filled with C4? Fred Sorensen collapsed into a sobbing, spluttering heap. He was afraid, really afraid, and his fear was contagious. I had never seen a grown man cry like that, and it scared me. I'm so sorry, he blubbered. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't. They told me if I went to the police, they'd kill her. Kill who? Alia asked. My daughter, he said, sobbing. They have my daughter. Who? I asked. A shot rang out, startling me. A red sprain spread across Sorensen's shirt. And with horror, I realised he'd been shot. This book was nerve-wracking and edge-of-seat thrilling. It was challenging to read because of the topics, but it started many important conversations with my parents. Check it out, Code of Honor by Alan Gratz. See you next time on Ilya's World of Books. Bye!